Okay, we are live. I'd like to call to order the regular meeting for the Putnam County Dilapidated and Abandoned Enforcement Agency. First order of business is the call to order. Second is roll call.
John Smoot, David Call,
Here.
Sheriff Eggleton,
Here.
Brett Hodgson,
Here.
Nick King,
Here.
Charity Fluor.
So we do have a quorum. The next item agenda is the action on the September 7th meeting minutes.
Make a motion to approve those minutes as posted.
I'll second.
We have a motion and a second. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Ayes have it. All right, first item on the unfinished business is Daea case 2022-16, 12657 Charleston Road, Red House.
This property, as you know, it's been going on a while. Mr. Hilty was in front of the county commission. They gave him 90 days. His time is up November 29th. He was in the office earlier this week, spoke to us, and he is continuing to clean the property up, and he asked for a field permit. So where he's not in the floodplain, we just give him a simple letter. That way he can take it to the Department of Highways. And if they have if they're cleaning ditches or anything, or have any dirt to bring in, he's going to bring that and place on the property to help kind of clean up, cover up what is there. But we will go back out at the end of November to do another inspection to make sure that it is cleaned up.
And I can add that the photographs in your packet are a few weeks old. I was over there recently, and he has made some progress since these photographs are snapped, so he is working on it and making progress.
I don't think we're at the point yet to dismiss this, but he's doing what we're supposed to do, so whatever it takes to, if he's filling it in, that's what we want also, so make a motion to just give him the time allotted to take care of his problem.
Do you
I'll
have a
second. Yeah, I'll second that.
All right, thank you. We have a motion and a second. All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Ayes have it. Next item is Daea case 2022-67, Birdie Court.
Birdie Court. Charlie Johnson contacted me the middle of last week and said that he sold the trailer, and he gave the property owner my contact information to call. While the property owner was out there on Friday cleaning up the property, EMS had to arrive because they thought he was having a heart attack. But he made his children stay there and clean the property up. So you have new pictures of that trailer in your packets. He called me yesterday and he emailed me the pictures, and I told him thanked him for his work, but that was the least of our concerns right now. He needed to take care of himself. He's still in the hospital, going to have a heart cath, but I looked at it like, maybe this was a godsend. Maybe him being out there was the thing for him to get his proper treatment for his health. But this was the last trailer that we had in Birdie Court that was complained on. So I recommend a dismissal.
I make a motion to close this case.
A second.
All right, we have a motion and a second to dismiss this case. All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Ayes have it.
And that's what we're looking for. That's that right there. I mean, yeah, thank God he's will get better, but yes, this is what we're looking for.
Correct.
Next case is Daea case 2023-08, 3655 Buff Creek in Hurricane.
As you can see in the timeline there, Mr. Courtwright was given 60 days to clean up the property. That was on August 29th. David did go out, take some pictures. He has made progress, but there is still a lot of debris there that needs to be cleaned up. And I have here in my notes that after the 60 days, that'd be October 29th. and we will go out and do another inspection to see if he did any more progress.
Make a motion to revisit this in the next meeting. That will put it past the October 25th date.
Yes.
We have a motion. Do we have a second?
Yeah, second.
All right, a motion and a second. All in favor say aye. Ayes have it. Next case is Daea case 2023-1980, Cow Creek Road in Hurricane.
This piece of property, the owner has never contacted me. He's one that we have other Daea cases with. There is just no compliance with him. This was sent to the county commission, and in the complaint, it stated that they needed to secure the structures, the doors, windows, maintain lawn, remove the overgrown vegetation. His time to appeal that complaint has now lapsed, so we'll have to go out and do another inspection to see if he has made any progress, but
I'm sure they have not, and they don't intend to. Move this to the county commission, and I don't know if we can do it at this point, but we should be able to place a lien on this property.
Well, would you like to, is that your motion, Sheriff?
Yeah. Make a motion that we move this to the county commission with the possibility of placing a lien for cleanup of this property.
I'll second.
Okay, with a motion and a second, all in favor say aye.
Aye.
Ayes have it. Next case is Daea case 2023-20173, Thompson Road in Culloden.
we have not received the green card back, so we cannot discuss that case. It was sent, just to tell you what happened, it was sent to the address that was on the tax record, to all the addresses we had, and the postmaster told us to send it to another address, so we did do that, but we have not received the green card back.
Want to make a motion to table this until the next meeting? See if we have the card back.
A second.
All right, with a motion and a second, all in favor say aye.
Aye.
Ayes have it. Next case is Daea case 2023-21, 24 Marina Drive in Hurricane.
This is a case that is in front of the Secretary, West Virginia Auditor's Office has. I spoke to them on the 22nd, and she said that there will be no action. They can't do anything until February or March of 2024. David did get a contact with somebody at DOH to go and see if they could possibly cut some of that brush down that was obstructing the stop sign, and there was pictures in front of you there of that. So we're very appreciative of DOH to do that for us.
Yeah, we'd like to give a shout out to Mr. Miller there at DOH for helping us with that. At least got the stop sign where it's visible, hopefully improve the safety of that intersection. So we're basically on hold until March of 2024. Right?
Yeah, she told me that, I asked her, so can I just call back monthly to see if something would change? And she said absolutely, but she said the earliest that anything would happen would be February or March.
Make a motion to revisit this one at that time, at the March issue.
I'll second that.
All right, with a motion and a second, all in favor say aye.
Aye.
Ayes have it. Next case is Daea case 2023-2361, Peach Ridge Road in Hurricane.
This property sold ownership, the new owner. He was here at one of our meetings, and he chose not to stay. He just wanted me to give an update for him. They have made a lot of progress. David went out, took some pictures on the 19th to show the progress. They are still continuing to work for this, to get it cleaned up. And by the pictures, you can see the improvement.
They have made significant improvement.
Just so they check there, Dave, if it could take that out of there, if we reconstruct it, or...
Well, it was, if I remember correctly, the interior is full of stuff from a deceased member of the family, which they're in the process of getting rid of the stuff on the interior. And they have made progress on cleaning up the debris on the outside as well as the overgrown vegetation. There's a little bit more work to do, but they are making progress.
I'll make a motion, we continue this until 90 days. See what they're doing after 90 days. Winter time's coming, so things are going to slow down, so 90 days is probably a pretty good time frame.
We have a motion on the floor. Do we have a second?
I'll second.
All right, we have a motion and a second. All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Ayes have it. Next case is Daea case 2023-24, and that is 425 Circle Drive in Nitro.
This property, we had a terrible time trying to get them notified. We finally had to get in contact with the sheriff's office, and we had it process served. And Regina did tell me that she was at there, I think it was 2 different times, and she said each time she was there, they were making progress. David went up and took some pictures as the 21st, and there has been, at that time, was some progress. In the meantime, Chelsea McFarland called me this morning prior to the meeting and stated that they worked all night getting all the debris cleared up. The property is clear. She couldn't show me or send me any documentation to prove it, but she said it's all clear, and she said they are now hooked up to public sewer. I told her if that they needed to get in contact with the health department and let them know that they're hooked up to public sewer now so they could do their inspection. So we're going to have to go back up and do an inspection to get verification.
I make a motion, we continue this to the next meeting, that way we can verify the cleanup and the hookup.
A second.
All right, with a motion and a second. All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Ayes have it.
I dealt with this place a little bit when I was the chief of Nitro, and this is an issue. I fell through the reports right there, matter of fact, I remember. There's some medical and psychological issues in that place. Take a look at it. Be careful when you go there.
Hopefully they took care of it.
Thanks, Sheriff. The next case is Daea case 2023-26, 279 Rocky Step Road in Winfield.
This is the property that is owned by the same owner that has the Cow Creek property. Again, there has been no response. They just will not contact you. They won't talk to you. And I feel like we should make them, we recommend this to the county commission, to have the same stipulations as what was put on the Cow Creek one, that they need to get this cleaned up, the overgrown vegetation, get that debris cleaned up, and possibly maybe even check to see if that foundation needs to be removed.
I agree. We'll put that in the form of a motion by me. You want refer it to the county commission to clean it.
Do we have a motion? Do we have a second?
Aye.
All right, with a motion and a second. All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Ayes have it.
I got a quick question about these properties. If somebody goes on there and gets hurt, who's liable?
The property owner,
Who's the property owner?
well, the people that buy it for taxes,
Okay,
which this happens to be a company that does that as a tax shelter.
okay,
Now, things are not going to get any better when it comes to this, because now it works to the auditor's office. Once it passes through our hands, it goes to the state auditor's office, and they hold it for auction. It won't get any better. We won't have any more control over it, other than we have the opportunity to come in as a county and buy it, which we're not going to do. But the liability issue falls to the land.
okay.
It's tax property.
Yeah.
It becomes a mess.
And we have another tax auction that's going to be coming up.
Yes, it is.
And I'm afraid we're going to have more of these cases.
The only thing I have asked, like J.D. McCuskey's office, is to make a note of these people that we have continuous problems with these people that buy tax properties and then they don't maintain their properties. That's not helping anybody other than the tax shelter that they're using. So to make a note of these people that do that, and we can inform them of that. Whether that works or not, I don't know. It's the only way we can control it.
Okay, thank you, Sheriff. Next case is Daea case 2023-27, 2351 Cherry Street in Hurricane.
This is another case that the state auditor's office has. Again, not going to know anything until February or March of next year.
We'll have to put it off till March then. Make a form of motion, we put that one off till March.
Second.
I have a motion and a second. All in favor, say aye. Ayes have it. The next case is Daea case 2023-29, 92 Poplar Drive, Scott Depot.
These people have yet to be notified. They do not live at this location. They are coming and going periodically and cleaning it up. And one of our staff members' parents happen to live very close to this property, and she's going to notify us when the property owner is there. That way we can go up there and hand deliver the complaint to them. That way we can, and I can also discuss it with them, and because they are an elderly couple.
Okay, well, we have to put it on continue it till they're processed.
Okay, so,
Make a motion to continue this until the proper notification is made.
do we have a second?
I'll second.
All right, with a motion and a second, all in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Ayes have it. All right, on to new business. We have two new cases to discuss today. Daea case 2023-31, which is 9 Davis Drive in Hurricane.
There's no green card back yet, so we can't discuss this case.
So, do we have a
Have they
motion?
been served?
The certified letter went out, we just not have received the green card back.
So we're stuck till we have the green card.
What are we looking for them to do on this? Just basic maintenance?
Yeah, just the overgrown vegetation. You can see there's a couple piles of just trash, debris
And
there.
this is occupied, it's an occupied residence?
I'm sorry,
It's occupied, people are living there?
no, it's vacant.
It's vacant.
It's vacant.
We'll continue this till the proper notification.
Okay, do we have a second on that motion?
Second.
All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Daea case 2023-32, 103 Cross Lanes Drive in Nitro. This is a rather interesting discussion.
Yeah, this is interesting. We received a complaint, and the complainant listed a real estate company as the owner. Our taxes showed it was still in the real estate company's name. Nothing had been transferred yet. I send him a letter. He contacts me. He calls me. He says, I sold the property in the summer to this lady for $1. She bought the adjoining property also, but she's the one that complained. She owns this property, but she put on her complaint form that it was still in the real estate's
Well, she
owner.
created her own problem.
Yes. And Larry's not here, but I don't know how to handle that.
It's real easy.
And it didn't look,
It's her property. If he's got a sales contract where she bought it whether it's for $1 or $100,000, it becomes her property,
Yes.
which in lieu becomes her problem. Serve her.
David did go and took some pictures, and, I mean, it is vacant, but it looks secured.
The old dollar, if it's too good to be true, it's probably too good to be true. Well,
Yeah.
it's too good to be true.
It's like waiving an
It becomes her problem.
It's like waiving an inspection before buying a house.
Yeah. I make a motion to serve her as the complainant and as the respondent.
Do we have a second?
What is it that we'd be looking for him to do here?
Probably whatever she wants. She's the complainant.
What was on her complaint? I guess?
Yeah.
If she wants it removed, remove it.
Well, on her complaint, she just put it was abandoned, and it needed to be removed.
That makes sense to me.
So remove the whole building.
Yeah, she wants the structure torn down.
I mean, without a more in-depth inspection, not knowing if it was occupied or not, in the proximity of the property, I wasn't comfortable climbing up
I don't
those
blame you.
very steep stairs, so I stayed down on the road.
Don't blame you, but-
But from the road, as you can see, I zoomed in, and it doesn't appear to be insecure or
That doesn't look like
or
sliding down the hill or
dilapidated.
anything.
No, now, the hill needs cut, but I'm not so sure that the hill and down into the residence where she's living doesn't look the same way. So, without a closer inspection, I can't really attest as to whether or not there was dilapidation or just overgrown vegetation.
I bet that complaint comes back when she realizes she's the one liable for it.
Yeah, well, when she sent the complaint in, I looked at the date, and she did own it at that time. But she put it was still in the real estate owners.
Interesting. Okay, so we have a motion. Do we have a second?
I have a second, I'll second.
Okay. We have a motion and a second. All in favor, say aye. Ayes have it. All right. Judy, unless we have anything else to discuss,
I have, I think, 4 new ones that will come in next month so far.
we're too late to get on this agenda. We'll be on the next agenda. I'll entertain a motion for adjournment.
There is one more thing I
Okay.
need to talk about before doing it. I have accepted a conditional job offer to become the food manufacturing inspector for the state. It's tentative. I might start on the 23rd. It could be later. So this is probably going to be my last meeting. We do have Destiny Wu come back, so I'm thinking that I would recommend her to serve in my seat, but we'll talk about that after this meeting.
Okay. Well, we will certainly miss you, but congratulations.
We wish
Yeah.
you well.
Yeah, thank you for letting me come on here. I think we made a lot of progress.
Absolutely. You've been a very active member, and we appreciate your efforts.
With that being said, Larry, to make sure that the commission knows that we need to replace a board member here with Charity LaFleur's issues she's having, to maintain a quorum here. If there's a time lapse between the health department, we're going to be lacking a quorum. So make sure the commission knows we need to replace that person.
Sheriff, if there are any other comments?
Make a motion, we adjourn.
I'll second.
Thank you all very much.
All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Ayes have it. We are adjourned. Thank you, folks.
Thank you all very much. Very short. Hurts to sit, hurts to